When I was in the high school, we were made to respond to a number of questionnaires by people who come from different institutions to conduct research among high school students. It usually bothered me that we were responding to those questionnaires. Some of them were on sexual matters. I remember one particularly on drinking and among high school students. But what bothered me was not the subjects that the questionnaires dealt with. What did was what those questionnaires were used for. I used to wonder a lot how the questionnaire copies, and there was very many, became research reports that people read. And I carried this expectation and anxiety with me for some years. I went to the university and we got to year 3 of our studies and we were introduced to research methods. And that was when we were told how to draft questionnaire and how to convert questionnaire items into research reports that were coherent and were meaningful. To me, it was a very exciting experience because I could see the research process from the scratch and how seemingly disconnected items on questionnaire can become really important tools for passing across messages. Since that time, I had maintained my excitement about research. And I like to tell you that research is indeed very exciting and that with some effort, you can really become very well-known researchers. To make the most of your research method class, I have a few things I think you should do. One is that you need to understand the structure of research methods. The research methods class is structured such a way to not just increase your knowledge, but to impart skills to you. In other words, it is important for you to understand what is taught, to understand the concepts, to be able to define research, to be able to define research questions, to identify characteristics of a good research topic, and understand types of research methods. All of these are important. But what is far more important is your ability to do. Your ability to draft a research topic that has those characteristics that you know. Your ability to carve a research questions that have those qualities of a research questions that you were taught. So this is not a class you come and take notes. It is indeed not a class you say, well, yeah, even if I'm absent, I'll copy notes. No, because it is driven towards practical application of the theoretical issues that are discussed. You really need to be there. In addition to this, you also need to cultivate the habit of immediately putting to use the skills or the information that you get in class. There will be a lot of opportunities for you to conduct group work, to do practical research. You've got to be very actively involved in those practical activities. The other day I was looking at my international passport and I was just making a count of the different meetings and conferences that I've attended in different countries. And it occurred to me that all of this happened because of my involvement, active involvement in research. I have visited many countries in the world. I've won a number of grants, brought them to our university, not because of any other thing, but because I have sold myself to the art of doing research. And I believe that if you are serious about it, you will do much better than I am doing. Thank you.